Hello and welcome back to the show. My name is Josh. I appreciate you tuning in. Today I'm going to show you an outstanding recipe for meat candy, pork belly burnt ends. You're not going to want to miss this. Stay tuned. So today we're going to be making pork belly burnt ends, which is basically pork belly cubed up, slow cooked, sauced up with some brown sugar and butter, and it makes little tiny bites of meat candy that will absolutely blow your mind. This is perfect if you're having people over, an appetizer, because honestly you could only eat one or two of them. They're so rich and they're so good, you're gonna absolutely love them. For those of you that have a pellet grill or you're in the barbecue smoking community, pork belly burnt ends is a staple, very, very popular. But today what we're going to be doing, if you have a Monument Grills, if you have a gas grill, this is the recipe for you. Pork belly burnt ends on the Monument Grills. I think you guys are gonna love it. So right now, I'm gonna take you over to the board. I'm gonna show you some of the steps. We're gonna get it on the Monument Grills. This is probably gonna be in the neighborhood of like a 5-hour cook. Low and slow. You're gonna get a little disposable pan. I'll show you all the steps and everything like that. You're gonna not wanna miss this show. This is gonna be awesome. Let's go over to the board. You gotta forgive my messy backyard. We just finished a huge rainstorm, but today we're gonna be using the Monument Grills Mesa Series 420 MF. I love this grill. You've seen me talk about it before. Available on Amazon, which is absolutely outstanding because they'll ship it to you via Amazon, and it's a fantastic price point. So we're going to be using the Monument Grills Mesa Series 420. That's my big boy Denali over there. So I got my cutting board, I got my pork belly in my barbecue tub. I'm going to season it up. Today I'm going to be using just a normal barbecue season. This is Texas Oil Just Piggy Bank, but you can use whatever barbecue season you love. We're going to get that pork belly cut up. Like I said, sharp knife, little wire rack that we're gonna put in the grill. Let me tell you, Monument Grills has this on their website. Very inexpensive and very awesome. So this is a gas grill that we're gonna be using today. I filled this with cherry wood chunks. I just bought it at my local hardware store, little chunks of smoking wood. It's cherry. You soak these in water. You put this in the Monument Grills smoker tube, okay? And then this fits perfectly in the grill. You can do it this way. You could pull this grate out and set it. It has these little lips on it that it will set right over the flame. Or you can set it this way. Then you put your food in there and it's gonna smoke. So now you've, in essence, turned your Monument Grills into a smoker. Very, very convenient and very, very awesome. So we're gonna be using that Monument Grills smoker tube today with cherry wood. Let me show you how we prepare the pork belly. Okay, so as you can see, I bought a small piece of pork belly. My butcher sold it just like this. So we got our pork belly. And I don't know, the butcher cut it in a little, I don't know what he did there. So the goal of what you wanna do is you wanna get uniformed, get that cut. You wanna get uniformed cubes, about 1-inch cubes. Let me just give you an example here. And it cuts real easy. You want to leave that layer of fat on because that's going to render down. And now I'm just taking it. Like, that's a pretty big one, but like I said, this isn't an exact science. But you want to get a cube like that. And you want to cut your pork belly into cubes. And after we season it up, we're going to get it on the wire rack. And this is going to slow cook. All this fat is going to render down. Now, pork belly, that's how they make bacon. A lot of times they make bacon out of pork belly. Pork belly is really good, but it's very, very rich. And you can only have a couple of pieces. That's why this recipe is absolutely a great party pleaser, because people are gonna come in and go, dang, this is really, really awesome. By the time that you're done braising them at the very end with the brown sugar and the butter and the barbecue sauce and stuff like that, you're really gonna just have a treat that a lot of people are gonna like. So I'm gonna finish this up and I'll bring you right back when we season and get them on our wire rack. Okay, now that I got everything cubed up, I'm just adding a little bit of Worcestershire here in my barbecue seasoning tub. And that Worcestershire is just kind of be an easy binder. Next, I'm gonna get my barbecue rub. You choose whatever barbecue rub makes you happy. Get that Worcestershire just moved around a little bit so all the pieces are wet with it. And it gives that kind of umami flavor. You barely can taste it, but it is really good. And then we start seasoning with our favorite barbecue seasoning. You can do this in a bowl, you can do this wherever. But you just want to get it really nice and coated. I'm gonna do this process a couple times just to get it coated. Now you're gonna remember, this is a low and slow cook. So all this fat and all this fun is gonna render down, and then at the very end, we're gonna sauce them anyways. So nice healthy coating of your barbecue rub. Beautiful. That barbecue rub smells really, really good, especially with the Worcestershire. It's just a really pleasant flavor. I'll give it one more coating here. Beautiful. And then the game plan is, prior to getting them on your grill, you're going to take your cubes. I usually like to go fat side up because I want the fat to melt into the meat, but I guess that is kind of, I don't know. I don't know if that's science or not, but you could do it however you want. And you're just going to get a wire rack or foil or whatever you got at home. And you're just going to start setting up your chunks, your cubes, all nice and uniformed like. You're going to get them on your wire rack. Like I said, I'm doing fat. I personally am doing fat side up. That's like the conversation that people have about briskets. Do you cook it fat side up or fat side down? All right, let me get this set up and I'll show you guys the next step. All right, wire rack, mission complete. Looking good. Time to fire up the Monument grills. Here's one of the most important parts of this cook. So I got my Monument grill set up. This is the smoker tube. This has the wet soaked cherry wood in it. I'm putting it right between these two burners right here because these are the only two burners I'm using during this cook. This is going to be the hot side of the grill. That's going to be the cold side of the grill. If you don't have one of these smoker boxes from Monument Grills with the wood, you can omit that. You're still only using these two burners, and this is going to be the cool side of the grill. I'm taking this burner up to full blast. I'm taking this burner to like medium low, electronic ignition, fired up perfectly. So these burners are on hot side, that's the cold side. I'm gonna let this roll for hours and hours and hours. In a couple of hours, I'm gonna start checking temperatures. This pork belly right here, I want it to be 160, 165 Fahrenheit internal for the pork belly, but I'm also looking at how it looks rendering down. This is a low and slow cook. This is gonna take a lot of hours. One more pro tip, since this is the hot side and that's the cold side, halfway through this cook, I'm gonna rotate that pork belly because obviously this right here is getting more heat than this right here. And you wanna promote even cooking. So halfway through the cook, we're gonna turn that. But as you can see, we're set up. Cold side, hot side, cherry wood chips soaked, close the grill. We'll see you guys back in a couple of hours. Coming along, coming along. This is about an hour and a half in. You can see it's a really slow process. I keep flipping the rack so that all sides get good heat coverage. We're gonna keep on rolling. Looks great. We'll see you back in another couple of hours. I'm very impressed by the Monument grills because it's just been over 3.5 hours, and you could see they're looking absolutely fantastic, but we're only 50% done with the process. So the internal temperature of these are anywhere between the neighborhood of 165 to 175 internal. Now, I got this aluminum pan. That's brown sugar. That's almost a stick of butter, a little less. I'm gonna transfer all of these pork belly bites into my disposable aluminum pan. I'm gonna put barbecue sauce. I'm gonna toss them in the butter, brown sugar, and barbecue sauce. I'm gonna cover with foil, and I'm gonna put them back here again. Cold side, hot side. And I'm gonna still run this because the internal of our whole Monument grills has been running at about 300-ish neighborhood all day. So we're gonna do this foil covered because you want the steam and stuff to build up. And we're gonna bring these to an internal temperature of approximately 205 degrees. And they're gonna shrink down even more. And they are gonna be something that you guys, it is such a treat. It is meat candy. So let's get the process started. Babe, the hand model. We really like this barbecue sauce, but you use whatever barbecue sauce you like. So, okay. Babe, I put the brown sugar and the butter at the bottom.
Okay.
I got all the pork belly pieces in there. Mm-hmm. They're at 165.
Tell me when.
That's good. And now Babe is gonna toss, and then we're gonna double foil wrap and put it back on the grill. So that's gonna glaze over, and it's really gonna penetrate into the pork belly, and it's gonna make meat candy. You guys will be surprised how it is. Babe loves this.
It's so good.
So like I said, just toss it up, And we're gonna bring this up to an internal of 205. Double foil wrap back on the grill, easy peasy. I got that left burner medium-ish. That's on low. Those two are off. That's gonna stay at least another hour. It's running a little faster than I normally cook it, but I would say at least another hour and a half. We're 3.5 hours in, probably at least another hour and a half. And we're just gonna keep on rolling. We'll see you guys in a bit. We're at the 5.5 hour mark and I just took the foil off the pan. Check this out. We're almost there. I know the lighting isn't the best, but oh my goodness, the smell is absolutely amazing. We're just finishing up. I want that sauce to get a little more tacky, but we're getting very close. I would say 5.5, 6 hours, these are gonna be done. I'm gonna show you the finished product right now. You guys gotta make these. Honestly, they're really easy, it just takes time. But the Monument Grills, super easy. With this little smoke tube and stuff, that just gives it that enhancement of the cherry flavor. Man, good stuff. We appreciate you hanging out for the video. Just over 6 hours. This is how you would serve them. You would sprinkle a little parsley on the top, little dry parsley, put them in a bowl, offer your guests some toothpicks, and it is absolutely amazing meat candy. I hope you guys enjoy. You got to make this recipe. You will not be disappointed at all. Monument Grills did a fantastic job.
Okay, let's give it a go.
That makes you happy on the inside? Yeah.
These have been cooking all day. They're so good.
I know. They are so good. You guys got to make this. Holiday party, whatever. Make these. Hey, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the show today. If there's something else that you want to see us cook on our Monument Grills, or there's a recipe that you want us to dive into and research, leave a comment below. We really appreciate you tuning in, and thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Bye.